What's up, y'all? I want to talk about this judging thing, because people always tell me, oh, don't judge. Oh, nobody wants to be judged. Like, who cares? People gonna judge you. We all judge. Literally, you judge in every day of your life. The moment you wake up, from what you decide to put on, everything is a judgment. From where you decide to work, a judgment. You chose that. That's a judgment. Everything is about judgment. Everything is about judgment. And the thing is, discernment. Discernment is judgment. And if a lot of us had more discernment, if we had better judgment, if we made better decisions, we wouldn't cause the enemy to come into our life. We wouldn't open the door for the enemy to come into our life. We wouldn't be sleeping with the enemy. We wouldn't be bearing children with the enemy. We wouldn't be allowing the enemy into our house to wreak havoc on us and our children. If we had better discernment, if we had better judgment. Because the thing is, we don't judge the spirit of a person. We're judging what they look like. And this is why we get fooled every time. We get fooled every time because the enemy don't come in with red horns. This picture that they got us thinking what the enemy looks like. The enemy was once an angel. He looked beautiful as well. So that's why a lot of us get tricked out our spot, because of going off of how this girl look. Oh, she looks amazing. Whole time she'll set you up right while you sleeping. Whole time you let this man and he look good, look like he got body, look like he got money. He coming in, he touching on your damn kids. Like, he coming ready to beat you up. He coming ready to steal everything you work hard for. Like the enemy's job is to do. It's to steal, kill, and destroy. Don't be tricked. Have better judgment. Pay attention to those red flags that people are showing you. You test the spirit. Everything is about the spirit. This body, this flesh crap that we got, this BS, this is false. This is false. This can easily be manipulated and everything. But we go based off of how this stuff look versus the spirit that lies within this flesh. This body is just a veil. It's just a covering for your spirit. It's a covering for who you truly are inside. And a lot of people look so good on the outside, but the inside of them is dark as hell. That water that's in them is very dark, polluted, very tainted. This is why a lot of us are so broken, because we allow other bad souls to come in, penetrate us. We mixing fluids with them. We letting them contaminate our water, our clean water that's up in us. We let the enemy come right in and pollute us. And that's his whole job, is to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's exactly what he does, because we don't have good discernment. Because we don't have good discernment. We up here judging this. And I understand a little bit why they say don't judge a book by its cover. But at the end of the day, we're visual anyway. We're visual. But you also do got to open the book, because the cover could look good. Because that's what's going to get you in the first place. The cover, the title, it's going to get you. Now you got to open the book and start reading it. See if they even got the good grammar in the book. To see what the quality of the inside really is like. See the quality of the pages in the inside of it. Like, this is why we need to know the inside of a person, because this can look pretty. We can look at what we do. We can go lay on a table, fix all of this. We can make it up, put makeup on, deceive like Jezebel did, just through makeup, through weave, through all of this outer stuff. But you judge a person's spirit. You pay attention to their character. Character is everything. Character is everything. No matter what a person is saying out these flapping lips that they have, it don't matter. You judge by people's actions. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to how people treat you. Pay attention to how they treat themselves, to how they treat others. That's what you do. All this extra stuff is irrelevant. So, yeah, you guys, have better judgment. That'll stop a lot of it. If y'all learn to have better judgment, we can stop a lot of the BS that we bring into our lives, that we bring on ourselves, and then we want to play victim. Oh, this person did that to me. But this person displayed them red flags. This person showed you how they treated their ex. But no, we be thinking, oh, I'm so different. especially for women. Whew. Especially for women. You think your coochie pop way more severely than the next girl's. And it might, but that ain't gonna keep nobody there. That's gonna keep them coming back just for that one thing. It ain't gonna keep them coming back because they like who you are, because they like your spirit. They might make you wonder why you getting used just for that. It's because that's what you base your worth on, is your ability to pop that coochie severely. No. So we need to have better discernment, guys, because it's affecting us and it's affecting our children. If we had better discernment, our children wouldn't have to go through all the issues that they have to go through in childhood, causing this childhood trauma to them that now breeds them up into these adults that are screwed and now have all these mental illnesses. It's our fault for not having better discernment. Because when you seen the red flags the first time, even if you ain't see, because a lot of that stuff be there. Even when these people come in your life with the mask on, bruh, signs be there. And this is why it is important for us to get to know people. Stop rushing love. Stop being pressed to make our ex jealous. All of that stuff. I see it too much. Us being vulnerable. There's no reason, if you just got out of a relationship, you in another relationship 3 months ago. I don't care if you say you already started checking out months and years before the relationship actually ended. Okay, once you finally get out, now you need to take a resting period. You need to take a time to get to know yourself, to get to see where you messed up too, to do some healing within you too, so that you don't go jumping into another situation that's the exact same. Because we're spirits, certain spirits attract other spirits. Your spirit attracts that. You wonder why I keep getting the same kind of guys, why I keep getting these same kind of girls. It's because the spirit you have. Jezebels attract Ahabs. It really goes deep. And I'm gonna really be talking about that more. Like, I'm gonna be talking about that more. And I've been said I was gonna talk about this Jezebel Ahab thing, because a lot of us have that. But certain spirits attract certain spirits. And this is why it's important to do the inner work. To do the inner work. To figure out why you define yourself based on your material things you have. Why you feel like you got to give your body up to this one, to that one. Why you feel like... We're gonna talk about it. Because I don't really want this video to get too long. But we're going to talk about it. We're really going to talk about it. Because I'm just sick of seeing it. And then we be wanting to play the victim. Well, none of us are the victim. None. Because from the first time that person showed you that, the first time he bucked at you, the first time he verbally abused you, the first time, if you would have took heed to that first time, if you would have took heed to the first time he snatched your phone from you, the first time she did this, if you would have paid attention to the first time, you could have avoided all the other times happening. You could have got out way long ago. But then women especially, we get caught up onto how many years we didn't put in. And a lot of us be giving our best years to a crumb bag. A crumb bag. Giving your best years to the enemy. Giving your best years to your biggest enemy. And then you get caught up into how many years it's been. It's quality over quantity. It does not matter how many years you've known a person. How many years of those were actually quality? That's what you need to go by. How many of these years did he have me sliding down the wall? How many of these years was she cheating on me? Because women are, these women out here. That's why I'm not on no one side. I love my women, of course, because I'm a woman. And I'm a woman first before anything. And because of that, I know how some of my ways have affected relationships. And I see how other women, I see it. I'm not biased because I'm not biased to myself. I hold myself accountable. And if I hold myself accountable, you better believe I'm holding you accountable. You better believe it. But it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Nobody is the victim because we all have a choice. And a lot of times we make some terrible choices and then we want to have a pity party. No pity parties. Do the work. Figure out where you went wrong and do some healing. Allow God in your life to show you who you are, why you do the things you do, good or bad. Okay? Because that was one of the ways that I started trying to figure out, like, God, why do I cut everybody off? I just cut everybody off like it's nothing. And then he started to reveal things to me. So it's very important to do that inner work It's very important to allow God to show you who you are and stop being consumed on another person. Stop being so codependent on another person so that God can get to you and show you who you are. So he can show you who you are. Where you be messing up too. What's causing the demise of your relationships while you on your third and fourth marriage. Since a lot of y'all prioritize marriage and then you in 2, 3, 4th, your fourth marriage. And you think, oh, at least I'm married. No, why do you keep jumping marriage to marriage? That's not okay either. Just because you married, if you on your second, third, fourth, it's some things that you did wrong in that first one. Both parties. It's some things that you did wrong too. We be on our second, third, fourth baby daddy for all these relationships. It's something that you did in that. Something that you needed to learn from that too. But I also understand everything happens the way it's supposed to because it takes learning. But a lot of us don't learn the lessons and then we wonder why we keep repeating. Why we keep repeating the same cycles. Life will keep repeating until you learn the lesson. God is about teaching lessons. And until you learn it, he's going to keep allowing that same thing to happen. It's going to get worse every time until you finally fold and be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? God, come help me. So, until the next time, you guys, deuces.